Hello, everybody. I am super excited. The time has finally arrived. I am Michelle Fox with Boss Babes Online, and we have been looking forward to this time with Tina. I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you a little bit more. But before I let her talk, I have to tell you what I know about her because she's amazing. Tina has been studying under some of the top people in network marketing, online marketing, and it seems like wherever I go, there she is. And so before I really connected with her and became friends with her, I just would see she just is so sharp and so professional and yet approachable. Everything she does is just gorgeous. Anything that you can get your hands on, check it out, follow her, subscribe, because she does it to the nth degree. And she is a style consultant, or professional. So we all need a piece of that. So she's got so much to teach us. But today we're not talking so much about style. Today we're talking about how she has figured out how to use AI, specifically ChatGPT or whatever she chooses to show you, in her business. And she's very, very good at using these online tools. And I just can't say enough about her. We really connected during a course with Michelle Cunningham. And so now we're BFFs, sort of.
Yes.
So I'm going to get out of here and let her talk to you because she's got a gorgeous presentation and I know she can handle it. So I will just excuse myself. And Tina, thank you so, so much. I will be watching.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Michelle. And I got to say the same thing about Michelle. In fact, Michelle is about a step or two or three or 10 ahead of me in learning all of this tech stuff and all of this stuff. So, but we have run into each other on several different platforms with several different courses that we've been taking. And when you're taking those kinds of courses, which I highly recommend, if something looks good to you, sign up for it. Usually they have a free offer for, to start with. And then there's always an offer that comes. So you have to kind of be prepared to say no or be sucked into it. But if you have a chance to learn more about how to do your business better, jump on it. Okay. Jump on it, because I have learned so much. Let me back up just a tad. I am a retired music teacher. I was a vocal music teacher for 13 years. I started late. I started when I was 43. And then I just retired last May, a year ago. And I decided at that point in time to start branding myself. I was in a direct sales company. I thought I was going to go full time with that. It kind of fizzled. It wasn't the company itself I'm not going to say what company it was, but they were not doing well. So I left that company and then I joined another company that has clothing. And then recently I just decided to go off on my own. So I am starting my own styling business. I've branded myself. I've spent the last year learning about branding yourself, writing a blog, social media marketing, attraction marketing, curiosity marketing, whatever you want to call it, and YouTube videos. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And every time I go somewhere or take a course, there's Michelle. And she's so gorgeous that she just stands out. So anyway, thank you so much, Michelle, for having me on. And I so appreciate it. And yes, what we're going to talk about, as you can see in the background, yesterday I did my video on little black dress, the history of little black dresses and how to wear your little black dresses in new and in inspiring ways. So check that on YouTube. And my YouTube channel is Tina Faye Schwahn. That's it. Tina Faye Schwahn. TinaFayeSchwahn. So you can find it out there. But I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my YouTube video. So thanks for that. Okay. So let's jump in to what we're going to talk about today. We are going to talk about artificial intelligence, also known as AI, and specifically kind of the leader of the club in AI, which is ChatGPT. So we're going to go into, now tell me in the comments, I don't see any comments yet. So if you happen to be on live, tell me in the comments if you're familiar with ChatGPT, if you've ever tried it, if you've ever used it, anything like that. I don't see anything coming. So if you're watching the replay, do hashtag replay and then put it in the comments there. We'll go back and go through them and respond to you later. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Am I sharing my screen, Michelle? Hopefully I am. Okay. So we're going to go out here to my, yeah, thank you. Okay. So ChatGPT is a free online platform where it is driven by artificial intelligence. Okay. So you are literally chatting with a robot, but the robot is fueled by all of the data on the internet up through the end of 2021. Okay. So you can't ask it things like, what's the weather going to be today? Because it won't know. It's only got information out through the end of 2021, which is still pretty darn good, right? So what I wanted to do today is just take you through a little presentation. It's not because I don't want to talk to you. It's just because if you would decide you want to try this, you can take some screenshots. Okay, so take some screenshots. I'm going to show you this presentation, and then I'm going to go actually out into ChatGPT and show you a demo. Okay, so here we go. So this is how to use AI to grow your business and save you valuable time. And in that process, save you money, right? Because time is money. All right, so getting started with ChatGPT. Okay, so you're going to go out to OpenAI, and I'm going to show you that in a minute, and you can sign up for free. In fact, you can use if you have a Gmail account, you can use your Gmail account to sign up. You can use your Facebook account to sign up, I believe. And so it's really easy to sign up. And like I said, it's completely free, which is completely awesome. So you can go out to their platform, create your account. You'll get a little, you know how they send you an email to just confirm that your email is correct. And then make sure that you read and understand terms and conditions, of course. All right. So understanding prompts. So I think about, I used to work in the world of computer programming, believe it or not. I was a project manager and I worked with computer programmers, and they have a saying that is garbage in, garbage out. So if they're putting garbage into the computer, garbage is going to come out of the computer. It's the same way with ChatGPT. So you need to learn kind of how to talk to the bot and give instructions to the robot about what you want. And I'm going to show you that in the demo, but just know that your prompts make a difference. If you ask for just a generalized prompt, it's going to sound more like a robot. If you tell it to, okay, write this as if you are a copywriter in the marketing space, then it will write it in that type of voice. Once you get going with it, it will remember you, which is a little creepy, I know. Once you get going with it, though, it will remember you and how you like to speak, and it's picking up on cues from the way you're typing in your questions to it or your prompts, and then it will start to sort of write things in your voice. So I'll show you an example of that as well as we get going. But just know you need to kind of learn about the prompts and how to write those. And you can actually go out to YouTube. There's a million videos. It's a hot topic right now about the best ways to do that. So I would recommend, you know, if you're unsure, you can check that out too. Okay, so here's a few different ways that I use ChatGPT in my business. So the first one is saving time with social media posts. Okay. So, you know, a lot of times I'll come up with a great graphic, which by the way, I love Canva. This is on Canva right here. And I just created it this morning using a Canva template. So if you don't know Canva, learn that too. But generating and engaging captions. So, sometimes you'll have a cute picture you want to post of a product, or if you're doing skincare or makeup, you have a little video that you've done, maybe a reel or something of your skincare routine, or the best way to apply eyeshadow, or whatever it is. But you're not sure exactly what to put as the caption, right? I mean, I hear my daughters do that all the time. What should I caption this picture? So you can ask it, and there's a prompt right here if you want to screenshot this. Can you help me, come up with an attention grabbing caption for a product image? And then it will give you like 5 different ones. In fact, I'm gonna try and remember to put that in. Okay. So that is one of the things that you can do, is generate engaging captions. Another thing to do with social media posts is you can create your own content calendar using ChatGPT. So you can say, can you give me 5 unique social media post ideas for the upcoming week? And that will help you stay consistent over time. I love batch creation, and actually I have a YouTube video about how to use artificial intelligence actually through Canva. They have their own AI tool in Canva. However, recently I've started using ChatGPT for it because I think it's a little more robust. But I'll try and remember to put a link to my YouTube video out there about how to batch create. So you can create, like I just did this. I did 40 days of style, and I had ChatGPT just find me 40 ideas or quotes about style, and then I put it all into my graphics and all that kind of stuff. So it saves me so much time, and then I batch post it. Okay, so that's another thing. You can create your content calendars that way. All right, and then if you have a blog or a YouTube channel, all of this can be used for YouTube videos as well. You can outline your blog topics. Okay, so, and I've been using this a lot. Okay, so here's an example. I need ideas for a blog post about skincare routines. Okay, or I just did a blog post about the little black dress, right? And so I looked up information about the origins of the little black dress, and I used ChatGPT. I could have Googled it, but then I'm only getting the information from Google, whereas ChatGPT has more robust information out there. All right. So that was helpful in, just spurring my ideas. I don't take it and use it verbatim, but I do take the ideas that it gives me, add my own spin to it. I think that's super important, to put your own voice into it and tell a story that you can use, and then use some of that content. Okay. And same kind of thing, writing introductions and conclusions for your blogs and also for your YouTube videos. Okay. One thing that people kind of struggle with, I think, in YouTube, at least myself, is creating a compelling hook for your video. And so you can ask it, say, I'm doing a video about little black dresses. What is a hook I could use? And it would give me 5 different options. And then I usually just kind of tweak it and make it my own, like I said. All right, next up. So streamlining your email and texting campaigns. So if you have your own email list, this is helpful. And I'll tell you a story about how I used it. And, but you can streamline those things using ChatGPT, and also your texting. So if you use Project Broadcast or something that's a texting service, same thing. Okay. You can kind of have it set up wording for you. Now you still have to use graphics or find graphics and that sort of thing. Although I think that's on the horizon with that. With ChatGPT, is the ability to find graphics that way as well. But for now, it's text-based things. But it's awesome. The way I just, like, as I told you, I am starting my own styling business. And I sat down the other night and I bet I did, I'm not kidding, a month worth of work in about 2 hours using ChatGPT, because I was able to say, what type of product offering do most personal stylists use? And then it would spit it out. And then I'd be like, okay, well, okay, I like this. I don't like this. I like this. I don't like this. And then as I kept the conversation going, you keep the conversation going, it will remember your conversation. It actually saves it out there. I could come back to it the next day and say, okay, I've decided I'm going to do this and this and this. I'm going to do closet audit. I'm going to do a shopping service, and I'm going to do outfit creation. Can you, ChatGPT, can you please, I'm always nice to it, can you please write me a 5-day email campaign that's introducing my service offering? And it did it. It did it. And then I went in and kind of tweaked it, like I said, but it's incredible, you guys, really incredible. All right. So, summary here. By using ChatGPT in your direct sales or digital marketing or whatever it is that you're doing, if you are an entrepreneur, you should totally be using this. You can reduce the time and effort required for your content creation, which is such a huge thing. Remember the prompts, okay? Experiment with them, learn to speak to it, all that kind of stuff, so that you're getting good results. You're getting stuff that sounds like it's actually you. Start small. Like I started really small. I did a 30-day self-care routine. I just plugged that in there, and then I created graphics for it, and I created an email campaign for it, and it worked out. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I used it in my private group, and super fun. So start out small, think of just a small idea, and then get started that way. And then do embrace it. I just was having some wine with some girlfriends the other night, and I was telling them about this, and they knew absolutely nothing about it, because one is a teacher and one is a stay-at-home now grandma, and they were a little nervous about it. They were like, well, what about the privacy and all of that stuff? And, that is a concern, but I think that, I guess I just trust it, and maybe that's dumb on my part, but I guess I just trust it. And for me, the benefits far outweigh the risks in this case, in trying to run my own business. And I'm a one-woman show. I don't have a VA. So for this is my virtual assistant, like literally my virtual assistant. Okay. So good luck. That's the last bullet point. So I hope you got the screenshots you needed. I'm going to now switch gears a little bit and take you over to ChatGPT. I think I can do this.
I just have to pop in and say, isn't she amazing, you guys? Like so much valuable information. So good. Somebody asked for a link, and I think she's talking about the link to the video, or to your YouTube video. So we'll get all the links in there afterwards. So I think we're good.
Absolutely.
So, all right. I'll get out.
No, you're fine. Great. Thank you. Okay. So are we on the ChatGPT now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, I'm going to log in, and you can, maybe I'll back up here so you can see. So as you can see, it's chat.openai.com, and we'll put that in the chat as well. But I've already logged in, but if you click sign up, obviously it will sign you up. Okay. And then I just, use my Google account. Okay. And as you can see over here on the side, on the left-hand side, these are all, I talked to Chat. Chat is like my best friend besides Michelle. But anyway, this will save all of your conversations, you guys. It will save all of your conversations. So you can go back in and continue on. right? So anyway, so interesting point about that. So, but let's start a new chat. And I think that I can't remember what let me go over here and see if I can find the wording for that. No, I want a new chat. New chat. Oh, a new one. Brand new. Okay. You guys, I'm going to be honest. I had ChatGPT actually help me with the presentation about ChatGPT. Okay, I need to go over here and figure out what that wording was. I need ideas for a blog post about skincare routines. Okay, we're going to write that in there. I need, whoops, learn how to type. I need ideas for a blog post about skin care routines. Okay. And I'm going to even add a little bit about it. Please write, oops, as if you are a professional copywriter and in a casual and conversational tone. Okay. Here we go. I just still get so tickled by this whole thing. So it will actually write your entire thing, you guys. It will write it out and put the numbers and all the stuff. And you could probably pretty much use it as is. So, and it's just amazing to me that it comes up with all of this stuff. Now, obviously, if you're with a certain skincare company, you're going to go in and tweak what you've written and make it to do with your own skincare line and whatever you have to offer, or whatever kind of special ingredients are in your products and things like that. But it gives you a really nice outline, basically, for that. Okay. And then I can also ask it, I'll say, great. Thank you so much. I always have to be nice to it. Can you please turn this into a YouTube video script, complete with hook and captivating title. And then it will say, yeah, there we go. Unlocking the secrets, blah, blah, blah. It even tells you music fades in, what to do. Now, I'm not a huge script gal, but I like having it written out because then I can, it just gives me the outline. I never read a script on my YouTube videos. And if you ever watch any of them, you'll see that. But anyway, it will give you a YouTube script. Okay. And super cool. All right. So that's just some basics about how to do that. And just really, really, really cool and robust stuff. So I hope this helps you. And I hope that you do give it a try. Don't be afraid to give it a try, because it's pretty darn exciting stuff, and it will save you time. And like I said, save you money. Okay.
It blows my mind. I mean, every time I use it too, I'm just like, I feel guilty. Like, I feel like
I know. But here's the way I'm going to come back to you. Here's the way I think about it, is that I think about it as being just a helper. Like, it's just a helper. And it's really no different to me than if I went on Googled or if I read a book.
Exactly.
It's so true. It's faster. It's so faster.
Yep. It's all about saving time. Exactly. Speed. Yep.
Great. There's all the people. I can see all your comments now.
I know. Yay. We've got tons of people watching you and getting excited. Plus, we're broadcasting to 2 different places. So sometimes you can't see everybody that's watching. You'll see later. So I know it's a little screwy. But
awesome.
So I like how you addressed the whole, is AI good or evil? There's all that out there as well. But all we know is this is a tool. this is a tool that we can use in our business right now. And so let's capitalize on it and find the good in it and use it as we, however we can right now. I wanted to quick mention to those that might be feeling like, I don't know how to word that, like Tina said, you'll figure it out. And there are YouTube videos, but there are also scripts that are already in there. Like you can search and see what other people in your field have used. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Once you get in there, it's a rabbit hole. I'm telling you, you will see so much stuff.
Yeah.
And it is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I would say this, it's really dummy proof. I mean, if I can figure it out, then anybody can figure it out. Seriously. I'm a 58-year-old woman. I love technology, but I got to say it takes me a lot longer to figure things out than, a 20-year-old, let's put it that way.
Right. Yeah. Their brain is different.
It really is dummy proof. It'll spit out an answer to you. It may not be the best answer if you don't put in kind of those parameters around it, but it's still going to give you an answer. And you can also go out and you can say regenerate response. If you don't like it, there's a little button to do that too.
Yes, that's really cool. And like, if you think, oh, I wish I would have asked it to do this, you just tweak, whatever you asked it, then you can copy and paste and tweak what part you wish you would have done differently. And it'll give you, a different answer. I mean, it's so cool. It's really just a really, really neat thing to use.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is like
my pleasure.
So much information packed into such a short period of time, but your visuals were so great that is, I'm sure everybody is able to retain it, and we've got resources to go back to. And so Tina will post all of her social media links and a link to the video that she referred to. She's in our Boss Babes group if you want to reach out to her personally. And I'm sure that she'll come back and answer any questions that are unanswered. Let me see. So somebody's asking if you can do all of that with the free version.
Yeah, that's all the free version.
Yep. Yeah. What is the benefit of the paid version? Like what does that
I think
do?
The paid version is there will be, you're welcome, you guys. You will have access to when they update things quicker. And I think that they're, like I said, the data is good through the end of 2021. So I think they're going to be, obviously adding in the data from, up to present time. So I think you get earlier access to that and any features that they're coming out with. So like I said, I think they're coming out with, I don't know if I said that or not, but I think they're coming out with a way to find images as well. And you guys, if you do use Canva has a lot of artificial intelligence stuff out there as well. If you're writing I just wrote a resume and cover letter using it. So anyway, don't tell my new boss, but I got the job. So but anyway, so there's stuff in Canva too where you can actually create images. You can say, I need a picture of a lady washing her face with a pink sink and a whatever, and it will pop one up.
It's everywhere. I know there are a few different apps that I'm using that, like even scheduling apps and stuff, it's available. It's just amazing. It really is. So, well, thank you so much. This has been just so valuable. And we will, like I said, come back and continue answering questions. So if you're watching the replay, don't be afraid. Just let us know that you're watching. Let us know where you're watching from and ask your questions. We'll come back and answer them. So thanks again. Thank you, Tina. And thanks everyone for watching. And I guess we will wrap it up now so that we aren't on here too terribly long. But I think, oh my gosh, it's 10:30 or 12:30 on the dot, my time. I keep forgetting we have so many time zones involved in Boss Babes. It is so confusing. But thanks everybody that's here. I appreciate it so much. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you guys. Mwah.